have my fingers crossed that this tripod does not fall because it is hanging by a thread. Anyways, you guys, this is going to be a very different self-care. It's not going to be aesthetically pleasing. I might do aesthetically pleasing self-care in the future, but this is what you get for now. I am extremely tired, a little talkative, and very, very dirty. So I haven't washed my hair in a week. It looks short, it's not, it just goes back to its regular like curly, well this is like flat and then this gets all curly, but that is my hair right now. I kind of look like Jonathan Davis from Korn, but I wanted to show you what I'm working with here because I am going to be taking a bath because I need to shave, and then after my bath I'm gonna take a shower. I like to do bath first and then shower when it's like shaving days. I know some girls will shower first and then shave. I'm too hairy. I need to like shave everything and then like take a shower and just like wash everything away. I'm gonna like do all of this stuff like the tub part and shaving off camera because you guys have already seen me shave, so I don't want to keep showing like the same content. But best believe we are going to talk about a couple things tonight. I also have some like movie recommendations, and sorry if I'm out of breath. I was like going up and down the stairs here because I just got done grocery shopping, like organizing all of the fresh produce and then getting rid of like all the boxes, putting all the reusable bags that I had back in my car in the parking lot. So I'm out of breath. But yeah, it's been a long day and I am ready to get in this bath. Actually, I have to fill the tub up, which is going to take like 20 minutes, and I will catch you guys after I'm done with this area. We're going to do a face mask tonight. We're going to basically just like hang out for the evening. So on that note, I'm gonna fill the tub up, I'm gonna zip my mouth for now, and we will talk more later on. Alright, so I'm a little bit more calmer now. I had some energy in the beginning of this video, but the bath and the shower like made me feel more relaxed. Also, I'm wearing this robe. I'm not gonna show you guys how I look in it. I feel like I look like Medea with my breasts right now, so we're just gonna ignore. I swear I'm trying so hard to like reduce my breast size, and it's been a challenge. I'm also using my mask that I've been using forever, which is the Kale Detox from Pacifica. You guys can see right here I have a couple breakouts, and it's not from junk food or anything. I've actually been eating pretty clean. A lot of green smoothies that I've been making. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you should, because I've been posting on there regularly. Surprisingly, I'm actually enjoying Instagram again, and I'm not posting pictures of myself because I'm just not there yet with like the level of confidence, but I am posting recipes and like aesthetic pictures and things like that. So I will have a link provided down below for you guys. I also post on TikTok, but I'm mainly just using TikTok as like advertisement for my channel and for the reels. So I feel really lost on TikTok, not gonna lie. Sometimes, I'm not gonna say like all the time, but sometimes I get a little jelly from seeing like the amount of views that like these kids get nowadays for just like doing like this one dance. Like I seen a TikTok the other day, and I just wanted to see like what are people posting, why am I not getting like views? And now I know why, because maybe my stuff is a little too sophisticated, I think, or I don't know, maybe my stuff is just not being seen by the right people. But as I was scrolling just to kind of see how like what are people watching, I seen this one girl just turn her phone on and then she did this, and then she had 4 million views. That's it. Turn her phone on, like turn the record on, and went like this. No caption, no nothing, just literally less than a second. And I'm like, I work so hard on all of my videos, and obviously like not videos like this because this is kind of like chill time, but like my money saving videos, like I have hustled a lot with YouTube when it comes to my videos, and like countless nights of editing and coming up with ideas. So like sometimes TikTok is just, it's a whole different beast when it comes to like trying to get, I don't know, views and stuff like that, or finding audience that actually likes your videos. I'm just washing off my hands now, my hand, so I can let this dry and talk to you guys while it's drying. I just freaked myself out a little bit. I swear, when I'm home alone, I'm not used to being home alone like back in the day. So I start to hear things, even though I love, oh my god, the brightness is all messed up, hold on. Yeah, so even though I love horror and things like that, I still get scared being alone, believe it or not. So also, I'm eating watermelon. Yes, I'm eating it in the bathroom. We have the best lighting here, so deal with it. I haven't had watermelon in so long. Like I told you guys, I've been eating a lot cleaner. I learned how to make my own lentil burgers. There's so many recipes I'm like coming up with and following, and then adding like my own mix to it. I'm so proud of myself because when it comes to making healthy food taste good, it is so freaking hard. It's really hard to make healthy food taste good. So I've been doing very well lately. I'm not gonna really talk much about my weight loss journey. I kind of want to like talk less and do more. I've been saying that. I want to hold myself accountable when it comes to losing weight, and it is really, really hard when you talk about it and then someone else holds you accountable. It's like, I don't want to hear like anybody else's voices. As much as I love you guys, there are not so nice people in the comment section, so I rather like just do it on my own. Like, to be honest with you, I am the biggest procrastinator when it comes to working out. The one person that's like been helping me is my boyfriend, so we've been trying to like do this together because he also has gained some weight. We're getting there. It's gonna take some time, but I'm happy that I'm learning how to eat healthier. Like, with me being up at this time, the old me, I'm saying like the old me as in like a year ago or even like 6 months ago, instead of having like watermelon, I would want to have like cookies or ice cream bars in the fridge. And it's so funny because like my mom is very blunt, and she's like, oh, you're so chubby now. I'm like, yes, I know, Mom. And she's like, no, but I don't understand, like, you eat a plant-based diet, you're vegan. I thought vegan's supposed to be skinny. I get that a lot. Like, I wasn't heavy at my old job. I was like, what's around like 129, 130 when you guys first met me in the beginning of my channel. And that's when I lost a lot of weight, and people were still saying like, but you eat plant-based, why are you still this weight? Shouldn't you be around like 115? It does not work like that. Like, everybody's body is different, processes things differently. Like, as I'm getting older, I'm noticing that my gut health is becoming like an issue, so I'm focusing more on like gut healing like recipes, also taking different vitamins, drinking like green smoothies, just incorporating a lot more healthier food items for my gut health. Because I mean, I know this is TMI, but I have so much gas, and even my boyfriend has a lot of gas, and we were just trying to figure out like what the heck is going on, because I have never had gas like that. Like even coming up the stairs, like 6 flights of stairs, and I'm like farting all my way up there. Like, it's crazy. I have never had gas like this before, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the processed stuff that we were eating. It's okay to have processed stuff every now and then, but I don't think my body can handle it anymore. So like, of course I'll have a Beyond Meat burger here and there, but I'm trying my best to focus on more like healthier food items, like watermelon, like fresh fruits, Even though it's a lot pricier, I'm telling you guys, like our grocery bill, I just posted about this a little while back on my Instagram, how our grocery bill is like $600 a month, and it's insane. Can't imagine adding a little kid to this mix, because it's like the grocery bill is even gonna go higher than what it's at. So overall, what I'm trying to say is I'm eating a lot healthier, trying my best to focus on my gut, you know, just take things slowly instead of like trying to rush and lose the weight. I'm just trying to, you know, give myself some grace, give myself time. I'm also trying not to hide with being on camera as much, but we'll talk more about this in another video. Another thing I want to talk about. But anyways, it's almost time to wash this off. I'm just waiting for these parts to dry. As you guys can see, like this mask is great for acne. It dries up like all the little acne spots. It cleans out the pores, and it's inexpensive. I really like it. I washed it off with a baby face cloth and some like warm water, not hot, warm. I have like this whole thing always filled with the baby face cloths because I use them all the time and I swap them out. I do not wipe my face anymore with my body towel. That used to cause me to break out even more. I have to fix this. Sorry guys. This is what happens when you have big boobies. You have to constantly fix your robe because like one breast is going onto the other. Like no, yeah, this breast wants to like pop out, and you got to keep them in here. I want to record like more talking videos with you guys, like topics, and get into that certain topic like more in detail, like body image and living alone versus living with someone else, or living together, living off of low income. So I'm thinking of doing those type of videos next month. Yeah, I just want to do that, and then probably like I want to make it very simple. Like I've been trying to make most of my videos simple, kind of like this, where you can just listen to me in the background. Like you can do laundry, you can drive, and you don't have to look at me. So that's kind of like what I'm getting into lately, and I've just been pretty inspired. I've been listening to quite a few podcasts and stuff like that. So if I do make videos kind of like podcast vibe, I might just put the audio on Spotify. I don't know how that works in terms of like monetization, because I mean at the end of the day your girl needs to get paid. This is my job. So I don't know how that works. I don't want to like mess up my monetization with YouTube. Let me take this off so it doesn't dry out my skin. How I do this is I wet the face cloth, and then I kind of like lean back with this on and massage it, and then rub it off. Like so I kind of like soak the face mask, so I'm not scrubbing it, I'm just wiping it off gently. You want to do this like this, pat a little bit. You can break it up too if you want, kind of like you're at a spa. I can't see you guys, hopefully you can see me because I have no idea what the heck is going on, but hopefully I'm in focus too. I know this looks ridiculous, but it works. Oh no, don't fall. So, you guys see? And then all you have to do is just wipe it away gently. I've been learning a lot of skincare things that I was doing wrong when it came to my skincare routine, and I still have a lot to learn. I'm still using the same products. I'm still using the bare basics. Still use Osea, and thank goodness for Osea. Like such a wonderful company, because like they're the only ones that want to work with me these days, and it's crazy. Like I have been trying so hard to work with brands. I'm gonna use this mirror here because I can't keep using the viewfinder because it kind of lies. Doesn't let me see. I would have missed that right there. Yeah, so I've been emailing brands that I really like, and they just straight up tell me they don't want to work with me, which sucks. You know, I've had my fair share of crying these past couple of months and not knowing like what to do. Like, why do I suck at social media so bad? And then the other side of me is like, Carrie, you're not doing anything wrong. The only thing you're not doing is what everybody else is doing, which is overselling. You know, everyone goes through their hurdles, and I know I have been through my, you know, my hurdles before and I got over it. So even if I was to go get a regular job right now, it still will be the same deal. Like, I even heard that jobs are not hiring again, and I promised myself I wouldn't be like going on a rant about like these kind of things, but here I am. Another thing that has been bothering me, you guys aren't going to be able to see on camera because this camera always lies with the lighting, but my teeth have been so yellow this past year, and I have been seeing oil pulling. We have coconut oil. I just don't know if it works. Maybe I should try it out. I heard it helps with whitening. Also, I put this in the wash right away. I don't reuse it because then I'll break out. I'm also gonna put a pimple sticker on that little guy because it's like, it's ready to pop. I swear these pimple stickers last forever. I like, when it comes to pimples like this, I don't put moisturizer on them. I don't know if you should, but every time I was putting moisturizer on them, I was breaking out even more, like around the pimple. It's weird, like a pimple gets a pimple. Someone wants to say hi to everybody. You want to say hi? Yeah, you want to lay down in mommy's arms? Oh my goodness, you're so big. He weighs a ton now. Like, he's been eating great and doing so well with like the FIP treatment. Obviously he's not cured. We have a long way to go still, and he's just so tired right now. He's waiting for me to go in the bedroom because he sleeps with us every night now. We want him to sleep with, go on, go out there, it's okay, go on. We want him to sleep with us because we want to like check on his breathing and just make sure that he's okay. So every night I bring the Monstera in here, and I've talked about this before, but I do the same thing. Every night I bring the Monstera in the bathroom, and it's been like my routine for the past couple months. And it is going to be my routine for a long time. Oh my goodness, he's just like waiting at the door to go in the bedroom. I have the bedroom shut right now because obviously the Monsteras are not in here, because if they were, I wouldn't have any room to walk. Alright, now that my hair is nice and washed, I'm gonna like put my, what's it called? The spray, the leave-in conditioner. I use that every time I wash my hair, so that bottle has been lasting me a long time. My hair has grown a lot since I have cut it. I'm waiting for like all the layers and stuff to grow out. I don't trust myself cutting my own hair. I really don't. I used to do that in the past and I used to butcher it. I remember one time I cut my, like, these bangs. Well, they're not even bangs anymore. Look how long they are. Super long. But I remember cutting them like up to here because I wanted to do like the angle thing and didn't work out. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a scalp massage. I'm trying to like have more hair grow on my scalp. I don't know if it's thinning out. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just the lighting. But I really want it to grow more so it can be a little bit more fuller. I haven't done the rosemary treatment in a while. I have to do it again. It's just very time consuming. Like, you gotta boil the rosemary for a long time. I don't know if that's true because I remember the last time I did it, I only boiled it for 3 hours. But I see a lot of videos, people boiling it for a lot longer. Then you have to wait for it to cool down, and then you put it in every night. I'm pretty lazy when it comes to stuff like that. That's why you don't really see me do a lot of these self-care videos, because I do the bare minimum. I see a lot of other self-care girlies on YouTube, and they go hard. And sometimes I'm like, I just want to take a shower, brush my teeth, put some moisturizer on, and go to bed. So I guess now we can kind of like talk about the shows and stuff that I've been watching. I haven't been watching much. I do have some recommendations for you guys. Let me see. I have a list on my phone so I'm not all over the place. This is such a random video. Like, there's literally no script here. I'm just talking with you guys like we're on the phone. I've already talked about these shows before, but I want to say like the new show that I've been watching, which is not new, it's really old, it's from 1997. It's called Fact or Fiction, Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction. Almost had it backwards there. It's basically like these little stories, like 4 stories in one episode, and you kind of have to like guess if it's real or if it's fiction. So I like it, even though it's old. Some of the stuff they talk about is still very relevant, like, you know, with staying safe and technology. Like even technology back in the like around that time in the 90s, it was still like pretty new yet pretty powerful. All right, I'm just gonna like let this dry really quick, and then I can brush my teeth. I'll put this in the fridge in a minute. Yeah, so I really like that show. I think it's very interesting, and obviously when it came out I couldn't watch it, so I'm watching it now in my 30s. When it came out I was 6 years old, so it's a good thing I'm watching it now, because that show is not for kids. I mean, there's nothing bad with that show. You know, it's an adult show. Like, kids would not understand it. So I'm glad I came across it. It's actually free on, all the episodes are free on Tubi. So if you want to check it out, it's a pretty good show for those of you that like mystery or like fiction stories. It's not, well, there are some like scary ghost stories, but it's not like scary as in like horror. It's just like TV stuff. So they don't show blood or anything like that. It's not that serious. Like I said, it wouldn't be for kids because it's actually, I think it would be pretty boring for kids, especially today's kids. It would be pretty boring, but I find it interesting, especially as an adult, and I'm enjoying it. Like, I'm pretty sad it's gonna end soon. How I came about that show was I was watching Twilight from the year 2001 on Tubi, and Twilight, it only had like, well, Twilight, not the vampire movie. Yeah, I'm not a Twilight fan. What I mean by Twilight is the Twilight Zone. So I don't mean to confuse you guys, sorry about that. But I thought the Twilight Zone was pretty good. It is kind of like the R-rated version of Beyond Belief. So when I finished the Twilight Zone, I went under the, like, you know, like recommendations, and Tubi recommended Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction, and I love it. A couple other recommendations I have for you guys. The Deep House, I've actually talked about this. Well, I haven't talked about it, but I have mentioned it on my Instagram. I've been showing a lot of like random things on my Instagram. I'm not sure if I have a niche. My Instagram is just pieces of things that I like, and I did a post of like movie recommendations, and this was number 1 that I recommended, The Deep House. A lot of you guys messaged me on Instagram saying you watched it and you thought it was super creepy, so I'm glad you guys liked it. I hope so. It's about these 2 YouTubers. They are divers, and someone gave them like a tip within like a small town of France that in this pond or lake there is a house. It's still intact, like everything's intact, like the furniture, the pictures, and it's pretty wild to see and to catch on camera. And of course these are YouTube divers, so they have the equipment and they want to do it, they want to go viral. So that's what the movie's about. They end up diving into that pond or lake to go see that house. It is creepy. It is not for those of you that don't like horror. It is a very dark movie, and I'm not saying as in dark is like bad. I'm saying dark as in like you need to watch this at night, because I tried watching it on the projector in the daytime and it didn't work out. I could not see the actual picture because like the lake that they go into is very swampy and muddy, so it's just a very dark film. So I definitely suggest you guys to watch it at night because you'll be able to see all the visuals. It is creepy. There is a ton of jump scares, and the ending is not my favorite, but a lot of people like the ending, so to each his own. So besides shows, that's everything that I'm kind of watching right now. When it comes to movies, I have 3 movies that I want to recommend to you guys. I've watched these movies in the past and I have never really talked about them. Again, this is for my horror fans. I'm so sorry. Oh, well, actually, for my comedy fans, we did watch all 3 of the Hangover movies. Yes, we were pretty late. I never even knew there was movies like this before. I really liked all of them. My favorite character was Alan. Hilarious. But I've been watching more shows than movies, so I kind of have 3 old horror movies to mention. The first one is Penny Dreadful. It is extremely scary. If you have a phobia with being trapped in a car, don't watch this movie. It's basically about like this girl. She has a fear of being in cars, driving. I believe she rides her bike everywhere. I think she was in a car accident when she was younger. I haven't watched this movie since it came out, so bear with me. I think it came out like 2006. She ends up trying to like face her fear of being in a car with her therapist. So her therapist is driving her to the mountains for like a little getaway, and it's part of her therapy. So along the way they end up picking up a hitchhiker and things go terribly wrong. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to ruin it, but it's a pretty good movie. Yeah, that movie is pretty creepy. I don't think I would ever like rewatch it because of how creepy it actually is. Another old movie that I used to watch back in the day with my mom. We used to watch it all the time. Sorry, I'm gonna keep moving my hair because I'm trying to air dry it before going to bed. But this movie is called Campfire Tales. It is old. It's from the 90s. I feel like the 90s had the best horror movies. They had the best like storytelling movies, like creepy storytelling, and it was good times back in the 90s with Goosebumps, Are You Afraid of the Dark? It was perfect. I would say it was perfect for horror lovers because we had like a mix of everything, like especially on Disney. I remember Disney used to do horror movies and things like that, and now things have drastically changed. Everybody wants to be internet famous, so no one really does anything scary anymore. This movie, Campfire Tales, is basically about these teenagers. They end up getting into like a car accident, like a little fender bender, and they're waiting for help to come. So while they're waiting for help, I think it's like 4 or 5 teenagers, they decided to make a little fire in the woods, kind of like Are You Afraid of the Dark, like that kind of scenario, and just sit around the fire and tell spooky stories. So each one has a story to tell. I would say all the stories are pretty good. There's one story particularly that scares the crap out of me. I mean, as a kid watching stuff like that, it was terrifying. Also, there's another story about a girl that wears a necklace, and you'll get to know like why she wears this certain necklace. It's just such cool like little campfire stories, and it's a good movie. Also, there's a huge plot twist at the end of this movie, so it's a good watch. It is hard to find. I will put that out there. It's extremely hard to find. The last time my mom found it, it was on Tubi, and then they took it off. I don't know why my hair has become so like flat up top. It used to have so much more body. I don't know, maybe because it's just soaked, but I have noticed that it has less body. I don't know what's going on. Maybe because I'm just not washing it as much. I don't know. Before I talk to you guys some more, I'm gonna brush my teeth, put some pajamas on, and actually sit down because my feet are killing me right now. I've literally been on my feet all day with grocery shopping. I went to like 4 different stores. The things you have to do to find cheap produce. It's insane. Someone is definitely ready for bed. Wanna give mama good night kisses? Wanna give me kissy? No? Oh my goodness, look at those eyes. You're so sleepy. He's purring. I know you guys probably can't hear him, but he purrs every time it's nighttime. I always have something like playing and he watches it every time. Lately he's been into like human shows and not his birds or like the fish that he normally watches. He just wants to watch what we're watching. Hopefully the camera stays still for you guys. My hair is almost completely dried. I was actually waiting a bit for it to dry. I don't like to go to bed with completely like wet hair. I will say it's not fun with going to bed with your hair down, with having a very curious cat. Like, he's looking at my hair right now wanting to attack me. He likes to play with my hair, eat my hair. It's an ongoing battle that we have. Each morning he like digs and digs at my hair, and most of the time I've been having my hair in a braid, or I'll have it in like a tiny little bun, like a low bun, so he doesn't go at it. Like, this is what I have to deal with, is him just like constantly staring and digging at my hair. Sometimes he'll even like tug on my clothes to wake me up so I can try to like feed him early. Like, what? He thinks he's the boss. Anyways, I thought I had more movies to talk to you guys about, but that was it for my little list. It is pretty late now. It is 1 in the freaking morning. I think I'm gonna just end the vlog here. I know I said we'll talk more in the bedroom, but I really don't have anything to talk about. I'm just gonna fall asleep with this little guy because I have to be up early tomorrow to do a quick workout, and I have a ton of editing to do along with some house stuff, which I'm not looking forward to. I have to go to like Target and buy the main essentials, which I hate doing that these days because everything is so pricey. But you guys are gonna get sick of me saying that, but I'm just like, I don't know, I feel so aggravated with going to the store, and it's just a constant battle of me like not wanting to go. So yeah, we need like toilet paper, dish pods, the main things that I always buy when you guys like see my other vlogs. I'm like, no. What? Okay, so I know this is a little weird. Before I end the video, he loves my sleeves. Like, look what he does. It's so freaking disturbing. Like, I don't understand. Okay. Ow! And it's always like the sleeves. Like, if I'm wearing like this pajama set or anything that has like long sleeves, he is so invested into like wanting to lay with it, hug the sleeve. If I just have it with like my regular arm, nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. Now look. Ow! Ooh, your teeth are sharp, little man. I show my boyfriend this, and he only does it to me. He will not do it to my boyfriend. Okay? Like, he will not do it to my boyfriend, just me. Like, I don't understand what is... Okay, you're hurting me. And he'll make these, like, little noises. Oh my god. It is so weird. You're so weird. And I asked his vet about this, and she doesn't know. She has no clue. She's like, oh, he probably just has a close, like, attachment with you, and maybe this is his playing with mommy thing. Okay. All right, that's it. We're done. Like, he will fall asleep staring at me. Very, very lovable, extra clingy. If I get up right now, he will follow me to like wherever I'm going. He'll sit in the bathroom with me, and this is why I'm here alone too. I don't think I explained that in the beginning, but this is why I'm here alone. My boyfriend's sleeping at his mom's because he has a lot of like work to do in his property. His property is like right across the street from his mother's house, and one of the toilets is broken, so he needs to like fix the toilet. So there's a couple issues there that he needs to deal with. He is the landlord. I say that to say that one of us has to stay behind because Milo's on the FIP treatment. Thank goodness we're on pills because it's a lot easier to give to him. Like, both of us don't have to be here. Like, one person can do it. Especially with like the treats. Like, he loves treats, so I just put the pill, like he takes 2 pills a day around 6 o'clock. The latest I ever gave it to him was 6:30 because I almost forgot. But we always do like either 6:15, 6 o'clock, or 6:30. And yeah, so anyways, I stay behind, and I don't mind because I'm like a huge homebody anyways, and I just don't really want to be around a lot of people these days, especially like with the weight gain and with me just feeling very down. I just don't want to be around others. As much as as much as I love his family and obviously my family, I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable in my body, and I'd rather stay home with my cat. As pathetic as that sounds, but I'd rather stay home in my like comfort zone basically. Maybe I'm just a true Cancer, but I just rather stay in my little area, work, watch things that I like, do a little bit of exercising, make some food, chill with my cat. Like, yeah, that sounds like a good life to me.